I never imagined that a single moment on a quiet drive home would change the way I looked at my family forever. It started on an ordinary afternoon. The sun was setting, painting the horizon with shades of orange and gold. My husband, Daniel, was at the wheel, humming quietly to the radio. Our 16-year-old son, Ethan, sat in the back seat, his face hidden behind his hoodie and earbuds. Nothing seemed unusual, and yet, something about his silence that day felt heavier than usual. For weeks, I had noticed small changes in Ethan. He had grown distant, avoiding eye contact, skipping meals, and spending long hours alone in his room. Whenever I asked him if something was wrong, he would just shrug and say, "I'm fine, Mom." But I knew better. A mother always knows when something is not right with her child. That day, however, I was about to discover just how wrong things had become. We were halfway home when I reached into the back seat to grab Ethan's backpack. I don't know why I did it, maybe instinct, maybe a desperate need to understand the secret he was hiding. "Hey, that's mine!" Ethan shouted, trying to snatch it back, but my curiosity had already taken over. I unzipped it quickly, ignoring his protests. What I found inside made the world around me blur. My hands trembled. My breath caught in my throat. My heart began to pound so hard I thought it might burst. I screamed, "Stop the car!" Daniel slammed the brakes, the tires screeching against the asphalt. "What's wrong?" he yelled, panic flashing in his eyes. But I couldn't answer him, not at first. My gaze was locked on the items scattered across my lap from Ethan's bag. Inside were things no mother ever wants to find. A small bottle of pills. A razor blade wrapped in tissue. A folded note written in my son's handwriting. My vision blurred as I opened the note, and the words carved into my heart like knives, "I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me." I couldn't breathe. My son, my sweet boy who used to laugh so easily, who once begged me to tuck him in every night, was drowning in pain so deep he wanted to end his life. Daniel's face went pale as he looked at me, then at Ethan. "What is this? Ethan, what's going on?" His voice cracked, half shouting, half pleading. But Ethan just curled into himself, his eyes filling with tears, his lips trembling as he whispered, "You wouldn't understand." At that moment, my anger at the secrets and the fear of losing him collided with an overwhelming wave of love. I turned in my seat, clutching the note, my own tears falling freely. "Ethan, listen to me. You don't ever have to go through this alone. You hear me? Never. You are my son. There is nothing in this world that could make me stop loving you." He shook his head, his voice small, "I'm a disappointment. I can't keep up. School, expectations, everything. I just want the pain to stop." I reached back and held his hand tightly. "You are not a disappointment. You are enough. You don't have to carry this by yourself anymore." My voice broke, but I meant every word. Daniel pulled the car onto the shoulder and turned off the engine. For the first time in years, I saw tears streaming down his face. He turned around and said, "Ethan, I failed you. I thought by pushing you to work harder, to be stronger, I was helping you. But I didn't see what it was doing to you. I should have been listening instead of pressuring. Please forgive me." The three of us sat there, crying together in the stillness of the night, the sound of passing cars rushing by, oblivious to the storm inside our vehicle. For the first time in months, Ethan let down his walls. He sobbed into my arms, his body shaking, and whispered, "I'm scared." And I held him tighter, promising him he would never face his fear alone again. That night was not the end of our struggles. It was the beginning of a long journey. We sought help, therapy, counseling, conversations that stripped away the silence. We learned to sit together as a family and really listen, without judgment or expectations. Ethan's road to healing was not easy. There were setbacks, dark days, and moments of doubt. But slowly, with every honest conversation, every tear shared, and every ounce of unconditional love, he began to heal. He started to smile again, little by little. He picked up his guitar, something he hadn't touched in months, and the house began to echo with music again instead of silence. Looking back, I realized that the moment I screamed for Daniel to stop the car was not just about the bag, it was about stopping the cycle of silence, the quiet suffering we had ignored for too long. That night forced us to face the truth and choose love over pride, presence over pressure. And today, when I see my son standing taller, still healing but stronger than ever, I know that sometimes life shatters you so you can rebuild, together, as a family. If there is one message I want to leave behind from our story, it is this: pay attention to the quiet cries of the people you love. Don't wait until it's too late to ask, to listen, to hold them close. Love has the power to heal wounds we cannot see.